All right, here's your Southern Nevada housing update for October 2025. Now, we've got some really interesting things happening in the real estate market right now. I'm specifically pulling my data from Henderson, but the entire Clark County general area or the greater Las Vegas area is all going to track fairly similarly from one market to another. All right, let's jump right into the first piece of data that's the most important, and that is the amount of inventory that we have measured in months, because we can track supply, we can track demand, but it's really the relationship between supply and demand that are the most important. All right, first thing we have months of supply. We had a glut of supply back in 2023 in that spring and summer, and then we leveled off a little bit and we entered into a slight seller's market again in 2024. Now we're seeing things shift yet again back into the buyer's favor. Now, the next graph I want to show you is really important though, and that is the average or the median sales price graph, which in my opinion, is a really good indicator, not of your home's value going up and down, but of the general health of the market and how much money is flowing in the market at any given time. As we can see in 2022 of last month in December, we were at our peak at $460,000 for the median home sale in Henderson. That drops down to about $435,000 in 2023 by the time we get to the summer. And from then on, we have a steady incline. Now, you'll see on the graph, we have these spikes, and then there's times where it levels off a little bit, and then it'll spike up again. But what happened in 2025 is really interesting. You see, we have these little dips in the market followed by other spikes, and those dips are happening when people are worried about interest rates being too expensive, and they think that if they wait until next month that interest rates will drop. Well, once those interest rates drop, guess what happens? People go in and they buy because of the demand. Well, what's happened over the last couple of months? In July, August, September, we've seen a very subtle decline. But what just happened in September? We had a 0.25% interest rate cut. Now, that's not going to excite the entire market, but what I'm thinking is that this is the time to put in an offer in October. So if you're out searching for a house, you got some questions, make sure you reach out to Ethics Realty and we'll give you some help.